Hello everyone, MFPallytime here. Welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. Hope you guys are doing very well today, as always. Today we finally got Leoric to his golden ring status, and this was the game that we did it in. I had been wanting to play on Tomb of the Spider Queen all day, and finally the stars aligned. Now, unfortunately, my talent build for Leoric is pretty similar to what we did in our video earlier in the week, although I believe I am using a different heroic ability. Throughout the stream leveling Leoric up, I tried a bunch of different builds, and this was the one I liked the most. So this is the one I went out on. I hope you guys enjoy it. We'll be back again soon with another character that we need to get to the golden ring. All right, I'm gonna do the build that's worked in every game that I've done it. That seems like a really good plan. Even though there are going to be a lot of minions nearby that would die constantly on this level, I don't think that's something I'm going to try to pursue. If I could, I would love to be part of a 4-man rotation, especially with Lucio. It just means Diablo would have to offlane, which is a little weird. But I wouldn't really get good at it until level 4 anyway, so it's not like we always... it's not like we need to rush into that right away. Not joining in the deathmatch. I'm just going to get this lane pushing and hopefully get an early objective lead. Unfortunately, Diablo was taken down to the damage of an Azimbo. But that's okay. Not the end of the world. No one's soaking bottom, so I will head down there. We'll pass through middle on our way, though. Let's see if we can get into some trouble. We certainly could have. This is a spider in a Zeebo. We need to be very aware of that. His spiders will deal lots of damage. Stitches doesn't like that I was about to have some fun and pulls me away from the target. 2 members of the enemy team down in the bottom lane. We are... Okay, the friendly team is rotating up the top, so we are getting that soak. If I clear this lane relatively quickly, I can zoom out somewhere else. Does he not have zombie wall? Has he not leveled up that ability yet? Is that something that's happened? Looks like Kel'Thas Living Bomb is spreading like crazy. I don't want to be hooked. We are slowed at the moment, so I imagine that would be pretty easy. Looks like Jaina actually the intended target. Let's slow him down, grab the butts, and leave. Grab the butts and leave. He could hook me over the wall, but he doesn't have any mana to follow up with anything else, so I'm not super worried about him. And look at that. Back just in time. Just in time. The Zeebo rotated middle. I thought he was maybe going for a turn-in, but actually just zoomed right on by. If that's the case, I will push this directly into his tower, and hopefully he loses out on some of these minions. Definitely not getting stacks if they're dead. Now, I imagine he's going to be rotating back down, so if we can get in his way... If we can just cause a disturbance. Mission accomplished. He lost out on that whole wave. Perfect. Beautiful. Now we come down here, we do it again. We deny him this area. This belongs to me, and you cannot have it unless you want to take the long walk all the fucking way around. Which is exactly what he did. Okay, perfect. I'm fine with that. We have 20 butts. We see 3 members of the enemy team up top, 1 beneath us. Let's go for a quick turn in. He's getting stacks. He's not going to be coming up to stop me. Actually, there was someone underneath. Okay. Well, Neil Peasants at level 4. Wow, I was really late on that skill up. My bad. Neil Peasants at level 4 is going to increase our PvE damage pretty substantially. We can walk up to big waves like this and deal a critical hit to everyone that we come into contact with. I'm going to go for an early sip here because I want to use this sustain in this fight that I'm walking out towards. And just kind of bully this guy back. Beautiful. Try to get those butts. We already turned in 20. I feel great about that. Easy cleave here. Actually feel really good about our damage. Let's try to keep him in range of the hand. Not bad. Once we hit level 7, we'll be able to get that movement speed and keep up with him a little bit easier. Did Nazebo just swap lanes? Is he just done? Friendly team does have enough butts to turn in. Let's see if we can get some more in the middle lane. Drain momentum coming out at level 7. That's the speed boost that I was just talking about. This fight does seem to be continuing here, but what if I stood still? How can you counter that? Hey, Kel'Thas, you seeing double, bud? You need to get your vision checked? I wasn't even over there at all. Wasn't even in that neighborhood, bud. All right, good push here. That'll hit towers. Nazebo is still top, so I will try to clear this middle lane out pretty quickly. In fact, what if I just stood here? That is one of the things I miss the most from Heroes, honestly. I think body blocking is really fun. And there's no body blocking at all in League. That's one thing Dota has on League, everybody. Although the movement in Dota kind of feels like you're playing a water balloon sometimes. You gotta be honest. We see the enemy team's Zebo just getting shoved around everywhere. I was looking at the mini-map and I was just watching his fucking picture move inch by inch. It looked really uncomfortable. Stitch is moving up with a hook on our Diablo in front of their buildings. That's an easy flip out and an easy body block by us if we want to keep this going. Oh, we did it about as long as we could. Unfortunately, Kael'thas does finish us off, but we died right next to our friendly team, and they picked up our butts. No problem. We're going to rotate down here to the bottom lane and just watch this happen. I guess I could have siphoned a life off of middle. Maybe that was the play. Maybe retreating down here wasn't actually the right thing for me to do. Well, we're going to be rezzing any moment nonetheless. Friendly team is 2 levels ahead. As soon as we hit level 10, we're going to swap in Entomb and use it to cut off the escape of this Rhaegar who is forced out to the other direction. So we cut into pieces instantly. Moving back to the middle lane because that's where the soak is and my team is not there. So it's our job to get it. Stitch is moving by, does have hook, doesn't use it on me. And even if he did hook me, there's no gorge threat there that we have to be worried about. We see Kael'thas doing a bit of damage and Zebo rotating down. This is technically a fight we're outnumbered in. But, I mean, I always trust Valis. That's kind of been one of my go-to strategies in Heroes. If a Vala steps up, I will trust the Vala. Let's make sure we don't spread the bomb to her, though. 3 members of the enemy team still pushing top. We have wall in just a moment. Actually, surprised Stitch just didn't go for a hook there. Friendly team rotating up. We're a little late on the rotation. Do they see me? No, no, no. None of that for you. None of that for you. Vala moving to get the butts. That's excellent. Let's move back down to the middle lane and just keep this clearing. Beautiful. As they go for a hook, we see him standing still. We catch him with the wall, and Rhaegar gets caught behind him as well with the Lucio speed boost. He gets taken down. Right. Fuck yeah, dude. And then we go back to top lane, and then we clear this, and we just live our best fucking life. This is the best map. You always have something to do. There's never any downtime on Two of the Spider Queen. You always got something to do. Zebo take a lot of damage from our Jaina. The ring goes out, but misses the target I thought we were going for. Instead, I am feared into towers by the enemy team's Ghoulish Daniel. Hey, after we kill these minions, guess what we do? We go get more minions down in the bottom lane. Always be CSing. ABCS. Rolls right off the tongue. Kael'thas did manage to take over the camp down here, so we are going to have to deal with that. However, I wonder if I could line him up for a snipe inside of the spider, like the spider snipe. I wonder if I could put him in the entomb and then watch the spider finish him off. I don't think that's actually going to happen. He's killing it pretty quickly. And that Phoenix is definitely going to rule out that idea. Spectral Leech at level 13 allows us to heal every time we auto-attack an enemy, which I don't know if you've noticed. I auto-attack quite a lot. Stitch is potentially looking for a hook here. We should be very careful with that. Ghoulish Daniel up in the top lane, finishing off the final piece of our objective. The enemy team does have a turn in if we are not paying attention. So let's make sure we are. Entomb right on Kael'thas. And the enemy team's Rhaegar. I'm going to pop Ocean Renewal here as well and try to just make sure that I have enough sustain to get through that. Trying to slow down Stitches on the way out. That doesn't work. So you know what we do? We go back and start farming some minions. Vala already ahead of me going down to the bottom lane, so we will stay here and try to just group these guys up and kill them. Beautiful. Every time we pick up a region globe, it's going to be lowering the cooldown on our self-heal that we picked up at level 1. So being in lane and actually getting those is a good thing for us to do. The enemy team did have enough butts prior to that last fight to get the objective in their favor. However, that has been taken care of. It seems as though they dropped a lot of those on the ground. So our team has a very big lead at this point. The bottom fort goes down. We see Ghoulish Daniel trading with me. I think he wins this trade. You know what? I'm just gonna walk away. Excuse me. Sorry, I didn't mean it. Whatever. He didn't even use corruption on me. That could have been a lot worse, to be honest. That could have been a lot worse. We'll grab our sippy cup and just stay on the map, stay impactful to the best of our ability. Top looks like it's pushing in quite a ways, so we'll go up there. We'll get that XP up there. So far, we have 9,500 XP contribution from just being available on the map. Just being anywhere that we need to be. Not set in stone in our lane or anything. Just going to where we can be the most useful. Because of that, the friendly team has a 2-level lead right now. There's also been a hefty amount of kills in our favor. It's not just soaking. I'm not trying to take credit for all of our success at the moment. Tomb is coming off cooldown right now, and we know where to go to use it. Not here. That's for sure. If the friendly team, even if the friendly team was with me, I don't know. I don't think I could survive that damage. If Rhaegar stops to type again, we might grab him up, though. Kael'thas pushing the top lane. Let's ghost on up. He can't CC me here. Put the wall up around him, and maybe with the damage of Lucio, we can move in and finish him off. Great rotation from the friendly team helps to ensure that kill. And if you're walking in as the ghost walk, like, what do you do in that situation? How does that guy get out of there? You know what I mean? Just kind of screwed. Stitch is moving up completely out of mana. Let's get some movement speed off of him. Rhaegar assisting him, so let's fall back. We can get these butts. Oh, he did sip, so he does have mana now. What was Nazebo trying to do? No wonder. 3, 2, 1. We have 34 butts in our possession. Let's see if we can turn them in. I think spiders were actually stopping me. Stitch is moving up with the bile, but the Ring of Frost from Jaina completely stops him in place. Now we do have wall once again, and we're going to use it right on these two. Rhaegar trying to get by me, but he's not going anywhere. Ocean Renewal keeping me alive, and we finish off the healer as Wallet dives under tower. Oh, no. Okay, you're fine. You're fine. Okay, I'm gonna try one more time to turn in my butts. I think maybe spiders were hitting me there. I think maybe the spiders were the problem. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, team. I don't know how to tell you this. We need to kill every building. Yeah. That's what we need to do. Okay. I was a lot more confident going into that trade than I guess I should have been. His ult did zone me out for quite a while. Whoa, who are you aiming at? Who are you aiming at? Oh, we're dead. I'll die on my own terms, though. I'll die down here with my team. So hopefully they can get my butts. Oh, looks like the butts are not going to be gotten, but that's okay. We can slow down Stitches here. He is kind of rooted in place by the Jaina already, using his bile to try to gain some momentum. Is moving around quite a lot. Guys, we are so deep under tower here. Holy fuck. And they're somehow still winning. They're still winning. Well, I can see when I'm not needed. I'll just go in here. We see Kael'thas re-emerging from the enemy team's base. However, he stepped up way too far forward. I don't know what he was thinking. This building is going to be pretty easy to take with 5 members of the enemy team currently deceased. Hey, what do you guys think we take a little field trip after this? I know a good place. It's a little tough to get by the bouncer, though. Vala taking bottom lane right now as well means we have a lot of pressure on the map. The enemy team not likely going to be responding to a boss play. At least I don't think so. Maybe they will notice that only one person's showing. We don't have enough butts to turn in. This could have been an even more powerful play. I don't think we need to go to extremes here, though. Vala is heading back right now. The enemy team only showing in the bottom lane, and we only see Stitches at the moment. Nazebo doesn't have any idea what we're doing. And with this, as this moves forward, we're actually going to achieve level 20 here pretty soon as well. Let's start things off with a nice entomb on Kael'thas to get this started. Ocean Renewal to keep me alive. And let's make sure that I'm not spreading any living bombs to anyone else. I'm also going to go for Burning Despair. This has been my favorite talent I've used today. Gives us a damage aura around us and also mitigates quite a lot of damage if we do have our creepy hand attached to a target. Speaking of which, I'll be able to throw another one out right now to keep this going. Nazebo, very low on HP here, is going to use his Ice Block. Stitch is actually moving into it, stunning himself. We finish off Nazebo, turn towards Stitches, attach the creepy hand, and now I don't think there's any way that Stitches can win that trade. Fuck yes, my dude. All right, there is a tower in the bottom lane that Valu is moving for. Let's go and try to help her out with that. I need to remember that I can damage buildings with my abilities. I've kind of gotten out of that habit a lot, to be honest. I kind of just auto-attack buildings now. Well, with everything dead, I think it's time. We can move in on the final structure and see if this was enough for the golden ring. Oh, good wall here, though. Hold on. Come on. Come on. Come on. We killed every building. That game was too fast. I think that game was too fast. Oh, shit. Shit. I think I've been on the board every game today. That feels good. I'm contributing a lot. Come on. It's enough. Yes. Good job. You dealt 50,000 hero damage, 51% more than the player's average. Oh, good. Good. There it is, boys. Actually, just enough XP. I think if we didn't get that boss, we would have been in a difficult spot there. And with that, oh, here are my talents. It's pretty standard. Here you go. Ocean Renewal, Kneel Peasants, Drain Momentum, Entomb Spectral Leech, Mithril Mace, and Burning Despair. I like Burning Despair a lot. Is Burning Despair popular? No. Everyone gets buried alive at 20. Dude, Burning Despair is so fun, though. How do you say no to that? Well, he joins the list of golden rings. And our journey for today ends here.